Hey, hello, what's up everyone? In this video I'm going to teach you about Mercury in the 5th house of D9 navamsa chart. So before beginning, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and click the like button, and if you have any doubt after watching this video, please do mention it in my below comment section, okay? So let's begin. So mainly what do you mean by navamsa chart or the D9 chart? See, navamsa chart or the D9 chart is the second most important chart after a birth chart. It is mainly seen for your strengths of your planet. It is also seen for your married life, and it is also seen for your relationship between you and your spouse, also your marital life. Now, navamsa chart or the D9 chart mainly gets activated after your 33 years of age or 36 years of age, or it may get activated after your married life. Now, coming to the strengths of your planet. Let's say for example, if any planet is debilitated in your birth chart. Let's say for example, if Sun is debilitated in your birth chart and that planet Sun is being exalted in your navamsa chart or the D9 chart, that shows that that planet Sun has gained extra strength or extra power. Now coming to the married life. See, every individual divisional chart including the main birth chart has its own Karaka planet or the significant planet. Let's say for example, in your birth chart or the D1 chart, Sun is the Karaka planet or the significant planet, right? Likewise, in your navamsa chart or the D9 chart, Venus is the Karaka planet or the significant planet. So Venus should be in an exalted sign, Mool Trikon sign, own sign, or in a friendly sign. That shows that your married life will be very good. Now coming to the 5th house of D9 navamsa chart. Now what does 5th house of D9 navamsa chart represents? See, 5th house of D9 navamsa chart represents after your married life, how intelligently you take care of your children, and it also shows that how responsibility will you have in taking care of them, and it also shows that how much responsibility will you have in terms of looking upon them or taking care of them, and it also shows that whether you will get very good happiness from them or not can be seen through the 5th house of D9 navamsa chart. Now what happens when Mercury is sitting in the 5th house of D9 navamsa chart? It shows that you are a very intelligent person when it comes in terms of handling problems in your married life, and it also shows that after your married life, when you are talking with your spouse, you talk in an intelligent manner and also diplomatic way. Now it also shows that after your married life, you may be interested in investing in a stock market or in any speculative business. It also shows that when your children is born, you take care of them in a very creative manner, in an intelligent manner, in a different way, and your children will also be very intelligent when Mercury is sitting in the 5th house of D9 navamsa chart. Now what happens when Mercury is conjunct with benefic planets and malefic planets? Now when Mercury is conjunct with benefic planets, that shows that you will surely get very good happiness and you will have a very big responsibility in terms of raising upon your children, and also you will get very good wealth. Now what happens when Mercury is conjunct with planet Venus? That shows that after your married life, you will be very good at creativity and you will be interested in materialistic things and all. Now what happens when Mercury is conjunct with planet Moon? That shows that after your married life, you will be having very good sense of humor and you will be like cracking some jokes after your married life with your spouse or with any of your family members, and it also shows that you will be emotionally connected with your kids. Now what happens when Mercury is conjunct with planet Jupiter? That shows that after your married life, you will have a very big responsibility, and it also shows that you will give some knowledge that you have to them or any advice to them. Now what happens when Mercury is conjunct with malefic planets like Sun, Mars, Rahu, Ketu and Saturn? That shows that after your married life, there will be some misunderstanding between you and your spouse. Now what happens when Mercury is conjunct with planet Sun? That shows that after your married life, you may start your own business and you may be having some diplomatic talk between you and your spouse, and it also shows that after your married life, you want to dominate your spouse through your communication, like ordering something and all. Now what happens when Mercury is conjunct with planet Mars? That shows that after your married life, you may use very foul languages in your relationship between you and your spouse especially, and it also shows that You may not like your children and you may not be very good parent also. Now, what happens when Mercury is conjunct with planet Saturn? That shows that after your married life, you may start your own long-term business. It can be real estate business, it can be even stock market business also, long-term investment and all you will start. And it also shows that there might be some bad communication with you and your spouse also. Now, what happens when Mercury is conjunct with planet Rahu? That shows that after your married life, you might be addicted towards alcohol, you might be addicted towards cigarettes and all. Through that, you'll get very good lot of money, but you'll also start your own business. It may be like alcohol business, or you can even start your own restaurant also, hotel business and all. It also shows that after your married life, you want to speak with your spouse about only the materialistic things like money, like only getting gains and all. And it also shows that you also want to talk about like drinks, like alcohol, like cigarettes, cigars and all. So tobacco thing and all. So these are all the things that I mainly noticed when Mercury and Rahu are conjuncted in the 5th house of D9 navamsa chart. Now, what happens when Mercury is conjuncted with planet Ketu? That shows that you might be interested towards spiritual things and you want to communicate with your spouse through your spiritual communication. Let's say for example, you want to do yoga or meditation with your spouse, like in the morning or even in the evening. And it also shows that through spiritually, you'll be devoted to the God when Mercury and Ketu are conjuncted in the 5th house of D9 navamsa chart. And you'll also teach your kids to be in a spiritual way. So, this is it for today guys. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe below or else I will see you in the next video. That is, I am going to start a new sub-series of D10 chart. That is, especially I am going to explain the rising signs in the D10 chart from Aries ascendant to Pisces ascendant. So, if you want any consultancy, please do contact to my given below WhatsApp number or else you can even mail me also. So, until and unless, thank you, bye bye, love you, take care.